we're confined to the house. I'm missing the talk, and so I was feeling a bit down. One day, the post came and put loads of letters through my door. I suddenly got a new lease of life. I'll treasure it. My name is Janet. I'm 84 years old. I live in the Scottish Borders town of Innerleithen with my husband Pat, who is 87. Since we've confined to the house, I'm missing the talk and the blethers that I used to have with the people who come in to visit me. And so I was feeling a bit down. My granddaughter, Katie Barnett, had the great idea of asking her friends to write letters to me. One day, the post came and put loads of letters through my door, and I suddenly got a new lease of life. I thought you might like to hear what some of the contents are that have given me such pleasure. Hannah says, "Dear Janet, I hope this letter finds you well. I've just returned from Salzburg in Austria. I was doing a nursing placement there in the intensive care unit in January. It was an amazing experience and I learnt so many new skills to take on board for when I qualify in September." And then she sends me all these pictures, places I have never been and know all about but will never be able to see. So now I'm seeing them. I think that's wonderful. This is from a lovely boy called Ian, who lived in Fraserburgh and was my oldest grandson's best friend. He said, "Dear Granny Janet, Katie mentioned you might be stuck in the house for a whole while and would enjoy a wee note. So here you go. Hopefully this virus passes soon and you get out and about again. From Ian." Wasn't that lovely? Wasn't it? I'll treasure it. Sorry about this, but these letters. "Dear Mrs. Timmins, I hope you are keeping well during this very odd time now and not feeling too housebound. My name is Melanie. You can call me Mel. Sadly, my grandmothers are no longer with us, so I'm grateful to Katie for spreading the word about her great and lovely Janet Timmins." Oh. I like this one because I know the wee girl that wrote it, and she's a very lovely wee girl. "Do you like baking, Janet? I really love baking, but never really have the time. I went down to England to visit Kieran 10 days ago for a wee weekend and baked my first ever loaf of bread. I've never been able to bake. Something always goes wrong with the cakes or the pies or anything. It's not I haven't tried, but I'm not very good at it. And so it's nice to know that she likes it." When I was 11, the French teacher at Lesmahago High School that I went to had been an intelligence officer during the war and worked in Paris. And he made friends with a teacher from a school in Paris. This was a girl called Nicole Dormoy then, and she wanted to be my pen pal. And this is her first letter. It says, "Monday, April the 26th, 1948. Dear Janet, I am your pen pal. My name is Nicole. I am 12 years old. Now, to my shame, the next bit is in French, and I cannot read French, although I've written to her for all these years. I feel so ashamed of myself. I used to sit at the bottom of a big black pit bin in the mining village that I lived in and read these letters from France telling me all about Paris, which I really knew nothing about. What a difference our lives have been, and yet we've been the wonderful friends."
Janet and I had been together for 62 years. That's how long we've been married. But prior to that, we had a romance. Janet was 16 and I was 19.
Pat and I are keeping ourselves busy, or trying to keep ourselves busy while we're still indoors. I have no problem keeping myself happy because I read books.
There are no sports on the television anymore.
Oh, and I'm so pleased about that because I'm not in charge of the television changer. So I'm quite pleased the sports are away for a wee while.